Got no roots in the Delta, but I got muscle soul. Left my spirit in the Midwest, Cleveland, Ohio. Rushing out to California, 49 a mile before that's old.
What is up, my YouTube friends? Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm John. This, of course, is Road Reality. And before you scream out in horror, no, not another Road Reality video starting out on Avery Proving Ground. Yeah, we're going to take a different route up to Harley-Davidson and Frederick today. I am going to be reliving my childhood. But first, a little housekeeping. 10 on the helmet, 9 on the handlebars. And I'm actually filming a test for something else right now, so don't mind me if the footage seems chopped up more than usual. I'm trying to maximize my time. My time management skills suck. Leave me some comments below on how you manage your time effectively, because I seem to waste a lot of it. But like I said, today I am going up to Harley-Davidson of Frederick to relive my childhood slightly with a motorcycle tilt, obviously. In a recent video, I was talking about Lego and how my kids are getting into it hardcore, and then my wife went down the rabbit hole, and now I'm going down the rabbit hole because I'm going up to the dealer to pick up the Harley-Davidson Fatboy kit. I don't actually own a Fatboy. Obviously, I have a Street Glide, but at the same time, I want a Lego kit that has motorcycles in it, and what better than the Harley-Davidson kit? So I've planned a different route than normal, so we're gonna skip ahead to there and talk more about it. So my wife, she found a couple of bins of old Legos, and I'm talking 30 and 40-year-old Legos that were mine as a child, and she washed them in the washing machine with some OxyClean. They came out spotless. Thank you, dear. And also, she's been going online. She found the instructions to build the old sets after researching which sets were which, right? And then she's taken them, she takes an inventory of what we have, and she's actually rebuilding these old Lego sets of mine. And now, a day later, here I am on the bike. I left him at home and I'm like, I'm going to the Harley dealer. I'm getting the Harley Fatboy. My wife says, you own a Street Glide, fat boy? And I was like, no, it's a Street Glide. She goes, I wasn't talking about the model. Ah, good times. Hey, don't use the words fat boy on Facebook because it will flag you and say that you're violating their community standards. It's apparently a slur to refer to a bike as its own name. You have to use, I don't know, FXLT, FXST, whatever the Harley acronym for fat boy is. But hopefully YouTube doesn't flag me. Otherwise, I'm screwed because I say fat boy a lot. And I've said it like 5 times in this video just already. So here I am reliving my childhood through my kids. Now the reason that I'm buying new Legos and not letting them play with mine is because 40-year-old Legos are brittle. And to drive home that point, my eldest is breaking Legos every time he plays with mine. He's just, he doesn't know his own strength. He's a little bam bam. So then my wife goes in and researches how to buy single old Legos or single new Legos that match the old ones. She's done a fabulous job of it, and really the amount of work that goes into it is pretty amazing. I have plans in the works. Ever since I found out I was having a son, my eldest, I was like, oh, I can't wait till he's like 9 or 10. We can get into the radio-controlled trucks and cars. Because I was real big into that in my teenage and early 20 years. That doesn't even make sense, but you're following me, right? Right? I can't wait till he's a few years older and we can get into that, because I think he's going to have a blast with it. And he'll have the dexterity at that point to be able to work on him himself, which will teach him a little bit of mechanics. Maybe it's something he can learn and be better than dad at, you know? That would be phenomenal. And I forgot to mention, we're on 124 up here. This is a great little road. It's been on the channel before, but never in full Technicolor, i.e. Hero 10 and then 9 on the handlebars. Another note about the cameras, not to bore you too long about it, but the 9 picking up color on the handlebars is so much better than the 8. It just seems to really be able to handle it better. And the 10 on the helmet is just absolutely awesome. They really did a great job with this camera. I'm super pleased with it. I've got about 10 hours of recording under my belt with it now. So when I hit about the 20-25 hour mark, I'm gonna sit down in the studio, if you can call that a studio, and do a full review and go through some of the things I really like about it. And I've got a couple of things that I'm not too keen on, but generally it's a very, very good camera. And I think that GoPro has finally turned a corner and may actually start stealing some market share back from DJI and Insta360. Those are kind of my second impressions. I've mixed them into a vlog. So somebody has to sit through my ramblings for like 8 minutes just to get to this point. Suckers! No, I'm kidding. I really do appreciate you. Hit the like button. Do it. Do it now. Hit that subscribe button too. Do all the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Send it to your friends. Even a guy that's not into motorcycles, because he'll like my freaking comedy. I'm over here now. Yes, I was channeling my inner Andrew Dice Clay. Oh, 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 and Sam Kinnison has joined the room. Hello, Sam. Oh, John, what's up? I do horrible impressions, don't I? Anyway, Skip, I am getting a ton of side winds, right? Yeah, right there. Yep, ton of side winds. How does that sound? Yeah, I know. I'm not actually doing an audio test, but just kind of an example of maybe not the best scenario to be recording in. There's 12-mile-an-hour winds, and obviously they're blowing one direction, and I keep turning. Well, maybe they're not blowing in one direction. Maybe they're blowing in several directions all at once. I don't know. Maybe I'm in a hurricane. I like those videos. This is going to turn into like Scatterbrained 8, I think. But I like those videos where they show the weather reporter and they're fighting the wind and they're like, hey, down here, we've got 50-mile-an-hour winds. And then somebody in the background is just calmly walking by like, what the hell is this? And then they're, up to their knees or hips in water. And then somebody's walking like 10 feet behind them and they're walking in ankle-deep water. I'm like, yeah, you're on your knees in the water, dude. You're really just trying to play it up. Look at that. Oh, beautiful farmland. Beautiful road. Beautiful 75-degree sunny day. I mean, you can't ask for better motorcycle weather, am I right? Yeah, this is cool. The only thing cooler would be is if I, didn't have this car in front of me. I might have been able to see that beforehand. Hey, look, it's like they heard me. Do you think they heard me? They're turning off somewhere up here, but they need to give you a half-mile's notice before they turn. Yeah, thanks for nothing. Yeah, I didn't bleep that out. I stopped myself. Boost mode activated. We are up here on Ijamsville, I think it is. I'll put the spelling on screen now, but I think it's pronounced Ijamsville Road. And this is just absolutely scenic. Gotta love it. Oh, the things you see on a motorcycle, you just don't see in a cage. Look at that. You can't tell me you can see the same exact thing from behind a windshield, right? Right? Oh, that's my road. Good thing somebody's paying attention. Thank you, Harley Navigation. And now we're getting on Ball Road. Oh, this looks like it could be fun. I think I've been on this road once or twice, but it's been a while. So we're going to take it nice and easy, my friends. Nice and easy. And while I'm meandering down this road, the results of another test that will show up in my big gear review coming up soon on the channel. I just need to find time to film and edit it. But I have been learning a lot about these cameras since I've been doing so much testing recently. You know, I've done a lot of vlogs over the summer. I've done a lot of rides, done a lot of ride videos. And, you know, obviously the new gear, hey, ooh, shiny new, look at me. I've done a lot of those videos. You know, I ordered the 10, I got the 10, I unboxed the 10. All that stuff aside, I don't see too many follow-up reviews or thoughts on a product. And There may be a lot of wind noise in this video. I just don't know. But either way, I just want to talk about it for a minute. I have been doing a lot of testing, like I said, and I've got the 9 and the 10, which I think is a primo setup for a 2-camera motovlog. I really do. It's phenomenal setup. I've got the front-facing 9 screen showing me, so I know that I'm in frame if the camera moves this way, you know, or not side to side, but forwards and back. But I've also been using the remote quite a bit. I've got it strapped here to my cup holder, and I just think it's making a big difference in the amount of time I spend editing, because yeah, I'm gonna miss a couple of things here and there, random things that happen quickly before you can hit record, but it is right here, so I can start and stop. Hey, how's that for a jump, huh? Anyway, look, we're at Harley Davidson of Frederick. Check out that bad boy. Isn't that cool? And if you like Harleys, I guess this is pretty cool, but will it fit in the tour pack? And I think it will. Oh yeah, look at that. Snug as a rug and a bug, or snug as a bug and a rug, something like that. Anyway, now it's time to finish up our ride, enjoy these back roads some more, so that's what we're gonna do. See you in a minute. Is this thing on? Yeah. All right, so the 10's recording. I gotta report the news as it comes. I recorded this road backwards going up to the dealer, but it did not actually record on the 10. Apparently, when I did my little, you can press this button to stop recording thing, I pressed stop and then start and then stop too quick, and it confused the 10, so it forgot what it was doing and stopped recording. Oopsie! So now I've just basically, I wanted to show this road a little bit because it's a lot of fun to ride, and here we are. But along the same lines as tech, because I talk tech around here a lot, the remote, I haven't used it much because it didn't play well with the 8. The 8 was some sort of hybrid technology model that it worked with the old smart remote and the new the remote, but it didn't play well with the new remote very well. So what I did was I didn't use it. Now that I'm using the 9 and 10, it's working much better. Also, if you watched my original video, and I'll leave a link here on the review of the remote, not the smart remote, it was 8 to 13 frames off, which for me is about a half a second because I do 30 FPS. And because of that, it was going to be a ton of work to sync it up in the editor. Well, now I've come to find out, because I've done some more testing, because I'm always testing for you, right, is that the remote links up really well with the 9 and 10, and they're off anywhere from 0 to 3 frames, so the syncing is much easier to do, and I'm really pleased with it. You know, I did a recording the other day. I had like 16 individual video files that'll get stitched together in the editor, and when it came time to sync them up, it only took about 10 or 15 minutes to do that because they were so close to already in sync. 3 or 4 of them were actually in sync, which was awesome. And because of that, it's going to save me a ton of time in the editor because I only have to record what I want to record, not the whole ride, to get things synced up. And that's really a game changer for me. You know, time management, I mentioned it earlier, isn't that a worthy goal to get the videos out quickly, but also maintain the low level of quality you're used to from road reality videos? This road really is a lot of fun. I'm kind of ignoring the GPS. Who wants to turn when you're on a road this fun? But that's the story of the current tech. I am, other than this one glitch with the 10, I'm very, very pleased with it. And had I paid attention, I would have noticed that the damn camera had screwed up earlier. Or if I just don't try to do stupid stuff like on, off, on, off, on, off, maybe it won't break.
With a pickaxe and a hammer, and holes in both my shoes, left my lover in Atlanta, slipped out of that news, hitched up to the wagon.
That was a nice little section there, wasn't it? Wow. Paul Road. Up here in, might be Frederick County or Upper Montgomery County. Paul Road. A lot of fun. Probably gonna trip some algorithm somewhere that's a word you shouldn't say, but well, hell, that's the name of the road. It's even spelled the same. Look at these fields. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Do you love it too? If you love it, hit the like button. Yes, it helps out the YouTube algorithm with my stuff. My Kelly7, don't shake your head at me. And Moose, you're in there with him too. You two are in Cahoots or whatever. Cahoots, that's the word. Cahoots.
Ain't no ball and chain game.
Whoa.
At a mile through the dragon, fire water coursing through my veins. Call me the Prospector, ain't no bone collector, chasing that carry like a rabbit down the hole. Ain't no green picture, just a yellow picture.
And now that we're on Ijamsville Road again, I will bid you adieu. Thank you for coming along on the ride with me, all the YouTube stuff. And hey, if you built this Lego Harley kit, is it really as bad as they make it out to be difficulty-wise? Or was it a lot of fun? Personally, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And if you built one, let me know. Ooh, look at that. Nice. C8, baby. All right, guys, take it easy. Remember, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And 2, do something nice for yourself every day. John out.
Grains for a saddle, a few more for a haul. You can hear that rattlesnake, the wolf is at the door, digging through the mountains.